Welcome, welcome. You're listening to My Coffee Conversations here on Rudy Radio, powered by Strong Island Entertainment. I'm your host, Yolaunda, and accompanying me is my co-host.
I'm Danny, the co-host, back with another one.
And today we have joining us Soraya. Hi, thank you for being here, Soraya.
Thank you for having me. Thank you,
Soraya.
thank you.
Yes, tell us a little bit about yourself.
A little bit about myself. I'm like, what? I don't know.
You don't know?
Just a little bit.
Just a little bit. You're Virgo, something, right?
Super, yeah, super Virgo. Super Virgo. I've recently been on my, all natural journey, and I do everything, most things, usually all natural, like my food, my products I put on my body, on my skin, my hair, everything. Mainly sea moss gel.
Okay, all right now. So, I'm into the all that. Well, not the not eating no meat thing because I gotta have that. So I'm not even gonna go there. For the most part, I try to keep it as natural as possible, and I'm into doing my own natural products.
Doesn't it make you feel better? Don't you feel?
Girl, I always feel good.
Ooh, I like that.
Spicy.
Yeah. So, I'm quite sure if you're familiar with the show that we did last week.
Yes, I am.
All right, now, so you was watching and stuff?
I
Well, unfortunately, our viewers didn't get to call in. So,
Okay.
I had caught some heat behind that. So we are, inviting anyone at any time to, call in and give us their
Yes.
opinion.
Cut us off. All
Get your
that.
opinions.
Talk.
Especially cut him off.
Talk.
Yeah, so I want to say, though, that it was brought to my attention that the role thing, if anybody could see me with my little quotes,
Yes.
the role thing was old fashioned. I was told that it was old fashioned and that in this day and time there's no such thing as roles. Roles has actually been replaced by a team. So when you're in a home now, you're congregating and you're doing things as a team opposed to everybody having a role. So, I had answered I came back, I answered it, and I really want everybody to understand that we value everyone's opinion. Everybody has an
Definitely.
opinion, and we respect everyone's opinions just like we want ours to be respected. So, you got, Soraya, how do you feel about that? Do you feel like the role situation is old-fashioned?
Well, does it not make it a team just because we have roles? Because, when you go to let's for example, another job setting, a law firm, you have, let's say, interns, legal assistants, paralegals, lawyers. There's different roles, but we're all a team that works together, right?
Right.
So in a relationship, you have some roles, I have some roles, but we are essentially working together. So I wouldn't
Right.
say it's not a team. They're still a team, but the roles are still
This
pretty
role
much
is-
valid.
Right, they're still necessary,
Yes.
right? So Danny the co-host.
Danny, the
'cause he-
co-host.
So wait, that makes me the main hoe?
Oh,
You the co-host.
hey, I don't mean no harm. I don't mean no harm.
He said to me earlier, he was like, Mom, I'm going to say I'm Danny the co-host. And I'm like, wait a minute.
Go,
That make me
Mayho.
Okay. No, I want to be the drunken hoe. No, okay. So how do you feel about that? Like,
I believe it's definitely a team because when you transition it to sporting events, like if everybody's throwing the ball, who's gonna catch it?
Exactly.
exactly.
So
Everybody can't be the
Even
quarterback.
on the team,
Right.
you have
Oh,
your
you
role.
know that. You knew the quarterback
Oh,
thing.
I love
right?
football.
I had to ask. Oh, really?
I love football.
Oh, I hate it. But
Yeah.
anyway.
Everybody has their role. You got to play your position. So like you can't be a LeBron. Everybody can't be LeBron. You know?
Exactly.
Like, see,
And that doesn't make
you know how to throw him in there.
And it doesn't make the receiver's job less important than a quarterback's.
Right.
Everyone's
Right.
job is still important, and everybody has to play their role. We
Right.
work
So I
together.
think that's what it is. I think, people are getting it misunderstood because once you start labeling, putting roles, it's like, well, that means that person job or role is more important than mine. And as we stated earlier, that we're not equal, but we're equally important. We're not going to be equal. I don't want to be equal to my husband. Okay. Because we're not. He's a man, I'm a woman. We're not,
You're right.
You're not going to be
Yes.
equal, and and somebody come to that door and they ready to rob us, I don't want to see him under the bed next to me.
That's true. That is true.
Like, go get him, honey.
Baby, it's your turn.
That's not your job. It's not your role.
That's right. We equal, right? Then why you
I got the last robber.
Right? I got the last one.
It's your turn.
Exactly. So my thing is that it's all right for us to want to take a role when we feel like it, and then it's like when we ready to fall back and play that innocent, victim kind of, situation, then it's supposed to be understood. No, it's either or. Which one?
Yeah.
Which one do you want to do? Because
can't have your
honestly,
cake and eat it too.
I'd be confused. I'd be like, so what you gonna be today? What you gonna do?
Right?
I think it's the misunderstanding with being appreciated.
Okay.
Really?
So a lot of times it's like, and it goes on both ends, male or female.
Or it could start from the idea of a relationship.
Mm-hmm.
The idea of how one's supposed to work. So one may have the idea, like, I'm supposed to do this, you're supposed to do that, and that's it. Right.
Because at one time I didn't know what it was supposed to be like when it came to being a wife. Okay,
Exactly.
what is a wife supposed to do? But
Those
when
are
you're
questions
not
you gotta ask.
right, when you're not taught, what a wife or caregiver is supposed to do, you're just taking it as, oh well, I guess we're supposed to just cook the food, clean the whoa. Wait,
I mean, everybody's following this
got a headache
unwritten
by
book.
this.
though.
Exactly, and it's
unwritten
all
book.
actually all from media and what we're seeing, what's portrayed to us, what's given to us. So it's like, okay, we gotta do that, and that's it.
Right.
No.
Right. But I mean, honestly, I'm not taking anything away from women that do that,
Yeah, of
that
course
do the
not.
cooking and care for the children, because technically
That's a
is
job.
organization. You know what I mean?
definitely a job.
If once everything is organized, then that means that it's gonna flow better.
Exactly.
But if I'm trying to step on your toes and you stepping on mine, and we're doing this and we bumping into each other, then what we have is chaos. So that's why everything has its own place and everything has to be organized. But now in this day and time, I really feel that we are so busy trying to change because it's supposed to be the new thing that we are actually we're missing the mark, because no, that's old fashioned. what I didn't know that having a role was old fashioned. I didn't know that was supposed to be labeled. I thought that in order for certain things to work a certain way, then things has to be done a certain way. It has to be organized. Just even with the planners. If the planners are not situated a certain way, guess what? We gonna have a problem. So I think that with last week, no, I'm sorry, it wasn't last week. Here I go. the show,
before.
the last show,
Yeah.
right? It was made it seem like that we are supposed to fall back, like women are not falling back. And that's not what it's about. It's not about anyone falling back or he's sitting when he come home and you fetching slippers. And I mean, this is not.
There's nothing wrong with that, though.
Oh, here we go.
It's how you put it. It's how you put it. Like, if I get home first and you coming home, I'm gonna have your little, maybe a cigar sitting or a drink sitting, whatever you like, But
Right, fetch, right. That's
Right, what?
Actually, he could have said, well, you know what, maybe not fetch,
Yeah.
but she could get my slippers. Man, you don't even wear slippers. Stop it. You're not getting no slippers. You better walk around them socks. That's what you better do.
I mean,
But
if
of
y'all-
course, it comes with that. If she's gonna do that, what are you doing to make her do that?
Right, exactly.
Make her want to do that.
I mean, I got something for you, girl.
No. See that is actually now. See, this is what I'm saying about not understanding the roles, because that's not
not
role
it.
does not
Nah,
intertwine
yeah,
with the
yeah.
other role.
Nah,
You know what I mean? So if she wants to have his slippers, and I mean, some women do it, and
Yeah.
that's fine.
Well.
That's if that ever floats your boat. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
So I don't mind that. If Alex said, could you go up? No. Because he'd be like, "What? Could you go upstairs and get my slippers?" I'm like, "How did you come downstairs without them?" Like, I don't understand that.
You're like, just forget it. I can get it.
Yeah.
But I mean, on a date, if he was to ask, then yeah, definitely. But what I'm saying is, if you have, how would you say, if you have a woman that is home, because see, that's the whole structure.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Because she's already home. She's home. She's caring for the children, because that is a full-time job.
Yeah.
Going to the school, taking them to the doctor, taking them to the dentist, taking them to whatever.
is.
I mean,
It
good
is.
grief. By the time, I don't know if you guys are pretty young, so I don't expect for you to remember this, but the honeymooners, Alice said, Men work from sun to sun, but women's work is never
Never
done.
done.
Yeah, I remember that.
Okay, so we actually.
So get my slippers then.
Oh, here we go.
Because
Like,
pretty
it's not
sure
done.
after we take care of the house all day and the children, we have to take care of you.
Right, we
And
have-
then ourselves.
Exactly. And that's why most of the time we wind up just plopping down somewhere
Yes.
and we are exhausted because when he comes home, he's relaxing because he worked all day. So he's relaxing. He has his feet up. Now she's setting the table. You know, she's getting the meal on it. You know, so she's constantly
Moving.
She's constantly moving.
But that's
So
what I meant by being appreciated when I said somebody being appreciated, because she's being home all day. The guy can be like, he can belittle her, like, I'm the one that work. I work. You know, like,
You
what
don't
are you
do
doing?
anything.
And
Yeah.
you know, you think about it like you're home. So somebody that's going out to work, you looking at a person that stays home that you just thinking I'm laying in bed watching TV all day. So, which is not the case. You know, if things are done, if you cooking and cleaning, taking
There's
care
no
of the children,
dishes, it's clean,
you
it's
definitely
vacuumed.
need to be appreciated and be shown that you appreciative for that.
Right.
Yeah, I
Because-
appreciate you for doing your role.
Yeah,
Right,
definitely.
right. Because
very
without me
well.
doing my role, it would make it difficult for you to do
your
your
role.
role.
Exactly.
You know,
Because
because
then you would
now-
have to pick up my slack.
Exactly. So, oh wait, I don't know. Alex may be saying he ain't gonna wash no more dishes. Hold on, wait a minute now. I might talk myself in this home.
Y'all can have a formal sit down if y'all want to sit down and be like, all right, you good at cleaning, you good at cooking, and
Ew, no, we're not doing that.
we're
We're
not
not
doing
doing
the
that.
checklist.
We're not doing the checklist. We're not doing that because I'm good at a lot of things. So no.
He's not doing it. No, but if he wants to come home and say, you know what, babe, I know you had a hard day with the kids or whatever. I'm gonna cook. There's nothing wrong with
I
that. It's
appreciate
not
that.
right. It's not that he's stepping out of his role and into hers.
At all.
It's just showing some
Lending a hand.
appreciation. Exactly. So that's why I said I don't want people to misunderstand that. Oh well, you heard what they said on my coffee conversations, right? That you need to be doing your you need to
Get
be
my
going in and
slippers.
busting
Get my
his ass
slippers.
right now,
My
you know?
slippers.
That's not what it's about. We're just saying that even if you want to cook, you know, if you want,
Exactly.
Hey.
Hello?
Hello.
Hi, caller. Your name?
Hi, I'm calling. It's Shay.
What's
Where you
up,
calling
Shay?
from?
I'm calling from Queens.
Oh, hello,
Big
Shay.
up, Queen.
Hi.
Hi, do you have a question for
Can
us?
the panel hear me?
Yeah, we
Yeah,
can hear
we
you.
hear
Can
you.
you hear us?
I can hear you guys now.
Okay.
Okay.
Hey,
Great.
panel.
Do you have a question for us?
I do have a question. So I watched last week's show. I didn't get to call and ask my question, so I'm calling back today.
Okay.
Sorry about that.
So the question I have for you guys, given that we live in like this whole progressive, inclusive age, and we're talking about roles, how do you guys feel, or what's your perspective on same-sex relationships or marriages? How do those roles come into play?
That's a good question.
Yeah, that's a good one for
That's a-
you, huh?
that's a
That's
real-
that's a
that's a
very
real
good
good
question.
one.
I mean, you want me to answer it first?
Started off. I mean,
All
I
right,
got
I
a
know.
little side.
Okay,
Started
okay.
off.
Well, Shay, unfortunately, I'm not really able to answer that question because I'm not in that situation. So I don't know what it would feel like to be in a relationship with another woman because now we are both somewhat have that equal capability because we are the same sex. So honestly, I can't honestly put an opinion on that because I have never been in that kind of relationship. So I don't want to say it's not a right and wrong to it in my book, but it's just not something that I'm familiar with. So that right there, being an equal, you know, us being as women, we are somewhat of an equal on an equal stature. So it really doesn't balance out to me personally, you know, but that's just my opinion.
Well, my opinion on it is, I feel that in a relationship period, one is going to be labeled as a male and female anyway. So I think it reverts back to just communication, depending on what you guys do. Everybody's household is different. So as long as you have the communication of what's going on in the home, what you guys are good at, what you guys do, what you guys are comfortable doing, then everything should be fine. I don't think sex really, being gay or bi or whatever, I don't think that really has nothing to do with anything. I think it all comes down to communication.
I mean, and that would be, I totally would understand that. But that's why I said speaking for myself, because I know me as a woman, it's no way I can have you to say or do certain things that I'm like, no, we're not going to do that. I'm not letting no woman talk to me crazy. No. I mean, not that I would let a man, but it's just something
certain
about
things.
a woman.
Yes.
You sound like you want to fight her. Like, you're not going to talk to me crazy. Like, whoa, this your girl.
Yeah. Like, this is going to
You're not going to talk to me crazy. She like, whoa.
No, but it's certain things that, that women together, they're more forceful when it comes to certain things.
Of course, you clash.
Right, so it's like a clashing situation.
That's all you want to have, too. That's why you have the male and then you have the femme. I think that's what they call the femme.
Well, but the two femmes can be in a relationship together.
Right.
But
This
femmes
is
can also
confusing.
be like aggressive.
Yeah.
Okay, let me put myself in this position. Okay, I could be considered a femme, but aggressive.
Okay.
And let's say I may like another femme, but less aggressive. But because I'm aggressive, I would be the male.
Okay.
The predator.
I mean, I think that's how it would work based on how I would like,
Yeah.
based on what I like,
Okay, she said, get my slippers.
something like
my
that.
slippers.
If it was something else, like you said, it's a conversation about what we're okay with and then who we are as people. Like some people are naturally aggressive, some people are naturally maybe submissive. And want to be the nurturer, the caregiver, and another woman could be, or it could be two men. One man may be more nurturing than the other, and the other one may be the provider. So there we go. That's labels. You're the woman, I'm the man. As far as tradition, roles come into play. So Shay's question, it's possible to still do the gender roles, roles with same gender or same sex.
gender.
Okay.
Yeah, same sex.
Yeah. It sounds like you're through water on a robot.
I think so.
So I hope we answered your question.
Yes, thank you guys. That was some good insight.
Okay, thank you for calling. We appreciate
thank
that.
you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye, guys.
Bye-bye.
Have a good night.
Wow, that was great, right?
Yeah.
That was something really to think about because
That is a great question. That was a great question.
It really is
Yeah,
because
that's
I really don't. I see she didn't say the gift giving word.
Oh, she forgot the
She
word.
forgot the word.
She forgot the word.
So unfortunately,
Man.
it's still up there for the first
Still
call.
up for grabs. It's
The
still up for
call in
grabs.
is say
Call in.
espresso.
Say espresso.
So-
We ready?
and get
Oh,
your
nice.
free gift. But that was really an excellent question because, I know that would come up, especially, in today's, society today. That is actually was a good point. But I can't, like I said, I can't.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Well,
You
I
talk
see
about what you know about.
You gonna beat her up.
Yeah, you're like, miss.
You know,
No.
you done caught a DV.
I understand where she comes from because it's like, baby, I need you to go do this. It's like,
Oh, no, you don't. No.
yeah, it's like,
Yeah.
it's a little hard to accept
Maybe
that.
I would be the aggressor then. You think
Maybe,
so?
yes.
Maybe I would
Yeah,
be the
probably.
aggressor.
Yes, because I don't
in
like
it.
a woman be like, I feel uncomfortable.
Yeah?
I don't like that.
Yeah, see what I mean? I think I would be the aggressor then if I was, because it's no way you're going to be like, no, what you need to be doing right now.
Exactly.
So I guess maybe that's why I would feel a certain way, in that type of situation. Because even with Alex, I'm just like, you got, but he's bigger than me, I mean, not that he's ever,
Man.
show any kind of force to me or anything like that. But you
But this
still
is a guy,
know.
You like that. You like this, like, ooh.
That's right, because
security.
you want to
I
be
mean,
like,
people attract to what they like. So I mean,
Yes,
if you
exactly.
got two aggressors, y'all gonna clash. Like, yo,
Right.
let me get your number. No, give me your number.
Right.
I'm
Whoa.
bagging you.
you want to give me yours.
So it was like, where's this
I
going?
think this comes into what you were speaking about last week when a strong woman, a person should know when they can tone it down.
Yeah, you got to tone that
Like,
down
okay,
sometimes. That's
you can
it.
handle it. So I'm like, here you
Yeah.
go.
Yeah.
Let
Yeah,
the
you got-
man take the lead.
Exactly. You got a little bass in your voice.
Yeah.
No, but I was speaking on the two women.
Right,
That's what I
but
was
still,
saying.
but-
because I'm telling
Like
you,
being aggressive with each other. So they like, I'm bagging you. No, I'm bagging you.
Yeah,
it's like,
but
you know what I'm
Still,
saying?
in that same sense, you have to know when to.
When to
chill.
back- yeah,
you
when to
know,
back
like,
off.
okay, you got
Yeah,
it.
because some of them want me to be big. I be like, whoa.
Yeah, they're very scary.
Yeah, you be like going to calm
scary.
down.
They're very aggressive.
Seen
So-
something
Persistent.
bump you in the club.
That's where you like, oh, I'm sorry, my bad.
Yeah, you got it.
So, I mean, I could see myself definitely. Maybe I would be the aggressive. I'd be the more, and not that I'm here to bully.
Yeah,
I'm not here to bully
no.
anybody.
No bullying. We don't promote bullying.
That's right. We do not promote bullying in any kind of way. The head rocking. I'm sorry. I just can't get over that. That's why. What you said last week?
Bobblehead.
I'm gonna get one. I told you I'm gonna get one, right?
bobblehead.
And it's gonna, every time we turn around, be doing it. I'm gonna be bobbling it up. But I think that it's really necessary. If for all of the divorce rate is like extremely high now, and I really
Yeah.
feel that it's because people are feeling like I don't have to do that, or I work just like you work,
I
because
agree.
Yeah.
I haven't seen a man yet. Don't say they don't do it, but I haven't seen a man do one of these. I work too. I don't see that in them.
This my generation. They
Really?
coming real feminine.
Oh, that's
Me
scary.
combative. Well, I want to.
No, because don't be right.
Oh, I can't. It's like what?
What? No, you can't.
can't.
That don't even look right. Don't do that.
Right?
Don't. Because now you done lost me. Because I
Yeah,
didn't
like
hear
you
nothing you
doing
said. 'Cause
gestures.
all I've been doing is
Right?
I just been watching your head rock.
That's all I saw.
That's all I saw. I ain't hear nothing you said. All I saw was your head rocking back and forth. I'm like, wait a minute. You trying on my dresses?
You trying on my dresses?
Wait a minute.
I don't know about all that.
And, so I haven't seen it. Like I said, I don't know how many men are doing it nowadays. I just hope I never have to see it. I do have, if I do, I do. Because, I have 4 boys, and I love them dearly. So.
I mean, this one's all right. I think you're doing a good job.
I'm definitely not rocking my head like that.
No.
You ain't gonna be a pop with?
That's the fastest way to lose your girl. Like, she gonna be like, all right, I'm gonna head out.
Right.
I'ma
You keep
head
rocking
out.
that head. I'm gonna head out this way.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's it. No, I can't. I can't even see if Alex was to rock his head and move his finger at me. I think that would just take on a whole. Out of all these years we've been married, I just would be like, so the lawyer said he was going to send you the divorce. Did you get the papers? You got the papers yet? Oh, okay. Because he said he was going to send them over. All right. Yeah, that's what he said. He going to give them right to you. Okay.
Why do you think, let's say, whether it's the man or the woman that's upset doing a head bobble, like, that's that misunderstanding, miscommunication, you believe?
Well, I think it's more of, for me, when I do it, it's because I'm trying to get my point across.
Okay.
You need to hear me. Okay. And it's just they just like a hand motion. You know what I mean? It's just
Like, I'm
something-
serious.
I'm
Like, I'm
right.
not
But on
playing.
the
I'm serious.
why relationships aren't working, the divorce rate, it's because of the not respecting the roles.
Right. Right. And I'm going to tell you, for a while, I didn't understand the role myself. So it was definitely hard for me to respect it. And I have to say, even though, like, next year I'll be married for 20 years.
Ooh, oh my God.
Better go ahead.
What you be doing?
I mean, it's 4 y'all.
It's 7 of them.
Oh my God, you said 4 boys. You're
Yeah.
Right,
right.
but I had
You
3.
said 4
Yeah.
boys.
Oh my God. Oh,
It's
this
7
got
of
the
I used to
secret.
try to tell her to chill.
Oh,
You
yeah.
got
You know
the
what I mean?
secret. This is like grandma. This is our grandma
That's what I'm
generation
trying to-
staying together for 50, 60 years
This is
with.
what I'm trying to
7
tell you.
kids.
And when we got married, he proposed. We went on a date in September. Yeah, I'm telling it. We went on a date in September. He proposed to me in October. We got married that June. Know that.
When he know. 20 years later. That is beautiful.
Yes. So, at that time, I still didn't know my role because, I was going through some things in my life, and I was.
You're a young woman because
Yeah.
you don't look this old now.
No,
So
thank you, girl. You better go ahead with yourself. You better talk about
Okay,
it.
she's all right. She's
she
all right.
looks good.
Right?
So you were pretty young. So you were a young woman. So you hadn't finished knowing yourself.
Exactly.
And
And getting to know others.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's what I was doing.
Yodi knows. Yodi knows.
Where the wind blows. Exactly. So I didn't really understand, that concept either of, the roles that we needed to have in order to be.
So the
have a
problem is comprehension. We need
successful.
to educate one another more.
We do, because we need to really understand the role for ourselves first
Yes.
before we can implement it into a
And to
relationship.
be
Yes.
coachable. Well,
Right.
Because a lot of
Yeah.
us is like, we hear things and we just like, oh no, that's not me. That's not, like it is
Right.
you. And
Be
people are telling you,
open-minded, yeah,
be
like-
open-minded
And
to
the
what's
thing
going
is
on.
that it's not bad. It's not bad
not.
at all. No, it's not bad. I mean, when I really started understanding, I'm like, no, he the man in the house, because that relieved a lot of pressure off of me.
Right.
The bill came in, I
Once
said,
you
he
are-
the man.
Once you're in the team and you're
That's
working, you
right.
feel and see how it easy. It's like, oh, this is it.
This is it.
This is how it's
You know,
supposed to go.
Okay, had a house.
Right?
Take care of that.
I'm watching these dishes.
I watched it. You paid that phone bill?
Exactly.
When you
Exactly.
get the bill, it's like, all right, next time you bobble your head, stop.
Let me tell you something. He get mad if I know when to stop bobbing that head. So you don't bob it like this. You better bob it.
That's right.
Okay. Y'all gonna have to behave.
Oh my God.
Kids
A
might be
little
watching.
spicy.
Y'all got to behave, right? But that's the way you got to do it. I mean, you got to know. You got to know. You got to know.
I mean,
you got to
she's
be able
20
to pick
years
your
in.
battles.
She's 20 years in.
She's doing something
I tell
right.
you,
Right?
you got to be able to pick your battles. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
And
Choose
it's
your
nothing-
battles.
That's right. You got to choose them. I don't have no problem with it. I mean, it's been. I mean, we had our ups and downs
course,
with it
nothing's
and
perfect.
everything. But guess what?
It's working together
At
during
the-
those times.
That's what I'm saying. Because if I get up at 2:00 in the morning to be like, Alex, I need some Haagen-Dazs ice cream. He put on his clothes. Because you know what them Haagen-Dazs ice cream mean.
I know it's coming after that. Exactly.
That's right. So he already know. You know.
Help you, help me.
Help you, help me.
There
That's
we
what
go.
I'm saying. Teamwork right here.
Uh-huh.
Her.
That's it. So that's why I said everything
I
could
hope
be
you
a
got
good
taking
thing.
notes.
Learning.
Wow, guys. I mean, time really, I had such a wonderful time.
Great
Such a
time, great
wonderful
time.
time. And it really flies when you're having fun. But I do want to thank our listeners. I want to thank Saray. I know this ain't going to be the
Love
last time you
y'all.
come.
No. This
That's
is
what-
very, very fun.
That's right. We got to have many more of these, okay?
Yes.
So we want to thank our caller that called in.
Thank you, Shay.
Thank you.
Thank you, Shay.
Yes. And I want everyone to know that you're listening to us here at Rudy Radio, powered by Strong Island Entertainment. And in order for you to get, you can't say a free gift because nobody got the word.
Nobody
so.
got the word.
Sorry.
So we got to roll over.
That's right, because you know Yodi knows.
'Cause Yodi
Win
knows.
blues. So until next time, guys, stay strong, stay sweet.
Love y'all.
Love you guys.
Bye.